Have you ever just sat there and wondered what it would be like if animals could talk? And I don't mean just barks and meows, I mean real, actual conversations. Well, let's dive into that little thought experiment, shall we? Let's figure out which animal would be the absolute nicest to talk to. So yeah, that's our big question for today. We're not talking about the strongest or the fastest or the smartest. If they could all speak our language, which animal would be the nicest? Like the most genuinely kind and just pleasant to be around? You might think you know, but I think the answer is going to surprise you. All right, so before we get to the big reveal, let's talk about the frontrunners. You know, the animals we already share our homes and our lives with. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Let's see how they'd stack up if they could join the conversation.
Okay, so just think about this for a second. Your dog? They would be your #1 fan, no question, endlessly supportive, just maybe a little needy. You know, they'd be the one interrupting your Zoom call to ask if you still love them. Cats, on the other hand, they'd be that brilliant, kind of sarcastic friend who offers you profound life advice one minute and then silently judges your life choices the next. And dolphins? Oh man, they would have all the tea from the entire ocean. Super entertaining for sure, but maybe not what you'd call genuinely nice. So if it's not the dog, the cat, or the dolphin, then who takes the crown? Let's get to the big reveal. Who really wins the award for kindness in the animal kingdom? That's right, elephants. I know, it might seem like a surprising choice, but trust me, they're the quiet contenders who would blow everyone else out of the water with just pure, simple kindness. Let me show you why. So let's look at the evidence here, because this isn't just some random guess. It's all based on how elephants already behave. They have this incredible capacity for compassion that really just sets them apart from, well, everyone. And the evidence is seriously compelling. I mean, get this. They actually comfort each other when one of them is upset. Scientists have seen them use their trunks to gently pat a sad friend. How incredible is that? They also remember their friends for years and years, forming these super deep, lifelong bonds. It all points to one thing. They are basically powered by emotional intelligence. So what is emotional intelligence really? It's not just about being book smart. It's about being aware. It's about empathy and knowing how to connect with others. And elephants are masters at this. They don't just feel things. They seem to understand feelings, not just their own, but those of the animals around them. Let's just try to put that into human terms. An elephant friend would be the one who remembers your birthday every single year without a Facebook reminder. But they wouldn't just be sweet. With that long memory and all that wisdom, they'd also be the one to gently say, "Hey, are you sure that's a good idea?" when you're about to make a very questionable life choice. The ultimate wise, loyal companion. And this, right here, this is the heart of it all. Think about how many times you've heard someone say, "I'm here for you." An elephant wouldn't just say the words. With that deep empathy and loyalty, they would truly, fundamentally mean it. And that's a level of sincerity that is just so hard to find. So after weighing all the evidence, from our clingy dogs to our gossiping dolphins, there's really only one clear winner when it comes to who you'd actually want to live with and talk to every single day. Let's just make it official. And the award goes to the elephant for their unmatched empathy, their lifelong loyalty, and their gentle wisdom. Honestly, they wouldn't just be the nicest animal if they could talk. They would probably be the best roommate you could ever ask for. So there you have it. It's a fun idea, yeah, but it's totally rooted in real-world animal behavior. Kind of makes you think differently, doesn't it? So I'll just leave you with this question. After all that, who would you choose?